Today's horoscope, Capricorn September 11th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. While the moon in the sign behind yours inclines you to hold back on an emotional level, you can be in the mood to move out of a rut. Work done under the hood can nevertheless be useful, figuratively speaking, as you process and digest recent experiences and feelings. With a Ceres Vesta transit on its way, you might pay special attention to a project or pursuit, and your dedication is strong. The desire and motivation to work hard at something you love soar today and tomorrow. You can feel a stronger purpose or as if you're on a mission. Projects or work that is especially meaningful may be at the root of this, or you get the sense that you are working towards something substantial and satisfying. You could be excited about learning or experiencing new things. Making plans can be enjoyable, especially if it involves redefining goals to be more realistic and doable. You like to feel that you've accomplished something. When it comes to cosmic weather that supports passion, sex, partnership, and pleasure, today is golden. As Mercury, the planet of the mind and communication, dances through the heavens, he sends a lusty gaze over to mighty Mars, now orbiting in the distant expanse of space. You're about to be seeing stars. This could bring a sudden message from a lover that surprises and arouses you, or even an invite or flirtation from someone who wants to get to know you more closely. Better yet, take advantage of this vibe and use it to your greatest advantage. Have a positive outlook. Usually, you are the serious, practical one with a realistic outlook. As the moon in Sagittarius trines the north node in Aries and sextiles the south node in Libra today, you might feel differently. You may feel increasingly optimistic that everything will go in your favor at work. Nothing or nobody can stand in your way. You could even intuitively feel like there is something exciting coming up in your career path. Have hope and faith that your career path will go better than expected. While everyone else is complaining they're having a bad day, you could be plotting your victory move. It's a good day, for example, to impress the boss without really trying. Today you may see things turning out in your favor for no other reason than sheer luck. Be careful not to get so caught up in the momentum of events that you overlook your own basic needs. It would be tragic if you missed the boat altogether because you forgot to eat lunch and got into a bad mood. Today will be a little bit like a bridge between the past and the future, a period of conclusion and wrapping up projects that you started during the year. You will be sorting things out and getting rid of anything that isn't really essential, conserving only what contributes to your development and equilibrium. The current vibrations are speaking of making your desires concrete. But you will have to be serene and patient because events won't change everything in a few hours. In any case, this phase will be rich in learning experiences. As a friendly aspect between Venus on the career front and Jupiter on the job front peaks later in the week, you are reaching a pivotal point in your professional year. Meanwhile, Mercury is spending his first full day back in an adventurous part of your chart alongside the Sun. This week may seem like it's sending mixed messages, but with Mars leaving your work sector last week and bringing the busiest months of the year to an end, you have reached a time when you can enjoy both professional momentum and embrace life's playful, creative, and adventurous side. As Mercury settles into his first full day back in an adventurous part of your chart, this is a chance to resume his partnership with Uranus in your romantic sector, but with some big changes since he retrograded back out last month. This time it is Uranus who is in retrograde motion, and in Mercury's final 16 days this will see a mix of romance, adventure, and nostalgia become tighter. Daily Planetary Overview. How can you advance today? You might feel a strong, almost magnetic pull to make bold moves, to push forward and really make strides in an area of your life. It's that feeling of ambition bubbling up inside you, nudging you toward progress. But here's the thing: something might be standing in your way, and it may not be entirely clear what it is at first. With the moon in adventurous Sagittarius making a series of conflicting aspects today, Saturn retrograde in Pisces, the south node of karma, and the north node of fate, you may find yourself at a crossroads. If you've ever had those moments where it feels like the universe is asking you to face something difficult before you can move ahead, Today might feel a bit like that. Progress might require you to confront a challenge, take a hard step, or face an uncomfortable truth. And while it might be tempting to avoid it, don't shy away from the challenge. This obstacle could very well align with your destiny, nudging you toward growth in ways you might not even realize yet. On a brighter note, the social energy today is warm and welcoming. Have you ever walked into a room and just felt that relaxed, friendly vibe where everyone is smiling and conversation flows easily? That's the kind of energy you might experience in your interactions today. The people you encounter are likely to be considerate and thoughtful, making social occasions feel truly enjoyable. Whether you're attending a gathering or just having a casual chat with a friend, there's potential for meaningful connections. You may even find yourself renewing old friendships or making new ones. In fact, today's relaxed atmosphere creates the perfect environment for deeper connections to form. However, on a more emotional level, you may notice that your feelings are a bit all over the place today, up one minute, down the next. Have you ever found yourself feeling excited about someone new, only to have that initial spark fizzle out just as quickly? Today's energy could stir up similar feelings, especially in relationships. You may warm quickly to someone, but that attraction could cool just as fast, leaving you feeling uncertain or indifferent. If this sounds familiar, don't worry, you're not alone in this. When it comes to relationships, today is a reminder to be thoughtful and considerate in how you approach others. Rather than jumping to conclusions or making impulsive decisions, take a moment to reflect on what you truly want in the long term. What are your relationship goals? What do you need to feel fulfilled and supported? By taking the time to gain clarity on these questions, you can avoid misunderstandings and build stronger, more meaningful connections. Have you ever had a relationship that felt right in the moment but didn't align with your long-term desires? Today, you have the opportunity to dig a little deeper and ensure that your actions reflect your true intentions. If you've been putting off tasks or avoiding unresolved issues, today is the day to tackle them with renewed motivation. Mercury in Virgo, known for its clarity and precision, is giving you the focus you need to get things done. Have you ever noticed how a simple shift in perspective can make even the most daunting task seem manageable? That's the energy you're working with today. Suddenly, that project you've been dreading feels doable. That difficult conversation you've been avoiding? Now you see a way to approach it with confidence and grace. You may also find that previous contacts or opportunities resurface today, sparking your interest and drawing you back into something you once felt passionate about. Others will likely notice your renewed self-confidence, and you might find that they are drawn to your energy. Use this momentum to not only power through your responsibilities but also to explore new hobbies or activities that bring you joy. After all, sometimes a little playtime is just what you need to keep your spirits high and your mind sharp. So, how will you take advantage of today's energy? Will you face the challenges in your path and embrace the opportunities for growth? Or maybe you'll lean into those social connections and renew old friendships. Either way, this is a day filled with potential. I'd love to hear from you. What tasks have you been putting off that you feel ready to tackle now? How do you balance your own needs with the demands of your relationships? Let's share our stories and insights in the comments below, and support each other through this journey. Today is a day for growth, connection, and renewal. Embrace it.